Well, hello everybody, it's Mike here. I just want to welcome you back to Mr. Cast Iron, and boy, we got a great show for you tonight. We got a very special guest I've been looking forward to chatting with for a good while. So we're going to be talking with Cooking with Kory. So let me just shut up here real quick and go ahead and pull him on here. Hey Kory, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing?
All right, you doing all right this evening?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Good deal. Well, we got us, looks like a few here in the room already. Mrs. Cast Iron, she's going to try to help me from the couch. She's not feeling real well today, so she's going to try to help me from the sidelines. Got Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline, and Grilling and Chilling with Coleman. Got Smoking Bears with us. Oh gosh, can you see the comment? Can you see the comments in the top right hand corner, Kory?
I can see the comments, yeah.
Okay, cool. Dutchy Cooking there. We got Steve with Dutchy Cooking from over in England. Golly, so good to have everybody. Yeah, Stephen's got our stuff on, all the information for Kory down here in the chat room. So guys, be sure and check that out. If you've not ever checked out Kory's channel, we'll talk about that a little bit. I may have to pull that background out. That's kind of bothering me. What do you think?
I think it's great.
You like it? All right, we'll leave it then. So got the Nebraska Cornhuskers up there for Kory. So you're up in Nebraska. What part of Nebraska are you in, Kory?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Up in Lincoln. Cool.
Home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
I just had to rub that in a little bit for everybody.
And I'm sure everybody's going to talk about how we tried to get out of playing Oklahoma. So let's just get her out there right away.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's funny right there. Well, you know, we just had to rub it in a little bit on some of them. I'm sure Lee there, Smoking Bears, that's going to rub him a little bit being from Ohio area. So,
well,
anyway.
I can't say nothing because they always kick our runs. So, that's what it is. We did get him a few years ago, though, actually here in Lincoln. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me all right? I'm trying to make some adjustments here.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly good.
Cool. Everybody in the chat room, can you hear me and Kory all right?
Loud and clear.
Good deal. Grilling and Chilling. Coleman's got to rub it in with the Cowboys, so we were talking about college.
Mr. Mullet? Mullet down there? Buckheads. I really want to talk about the Buckheads. The good thing Kent's not here, because you know what? One I really hate is the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Iowa.
I despise the Hawkeyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Daddy Dotch might have a problem with that, huh?
Oh, yeah. We got issues. We got an ongoing bet every year. It's and if I've lost for like 2 or 3 years. You got to cook Spam.
Oh, man.
Video. So I've been cooking a lot of Spam every year, I guess. So.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
He doesn't rub it in too much, does he?
Oh, yeah. He rubs really hard.
Oh, that's funny.
He puts that knife in and he twists it and he twists it back out and he shoves it back in again.
Oh, there's Craig from Behind the Garage Barbecue. Got Leanne Tolson up in Canada with us, and who else just popped in here? I'm not sure, but anyway, welcome everybody in the chat room. We're glad to have you. We got Kory, Cooking with Kory, with us tonight, so we're going to settle down here in a little bit and pick his brain a little bit. I know it's been a busy day for him, and different things going on in the world for all of us. So
I'm trying to grow in my Craig beard here, but it's not quite there yet.
Yeah, Craig's got it going on. He's got a little time on you there, I think.
I'm working on it. Craig and Lee.
Yeah, Lee too. Well, I had one down that way for a good while, and then I turned around and woke up one day and I thought, I'm gonna trim that back. So I ended up cutting mine back, but me and Craig had it going on there for a little bit. We both looked like a couple members of the ZZ Top band there for a little while. But anyway, so Mark there from up in not Rhode Island, but Maine. Mark, good to have you with us and everything. So let's go ahead and get started, man. I've got several things. I've been watching a lot of your videos over time, and I'm pretty impressed with a lot of your cooking, man. If you don't mind, I just want to talk to you a little bit about your channel. I'm going to pull that up and share that with everybody. Let me see if I can hit this share button. Where are we at here? There we go. All right. There we go. All right. I'm going to pull that up full screen. And Yeah, you got a good looking banner there, man, and got you some videos on here. I always like to go to the About section and just kind of read that a little bit if you don't mind, but this is one thing that impressed me here. It says former chef turned meat cutter. With excellent cooking videos. I cannot wait for you to watch and subscribe. You will not be disappointed. Make my recipes your own and let's cook. So, you care to elaborate a little bit on that former chef?
Yeah, I was a chef for 13 years until I actually let's go back. So like out of high school, I did a little bit of college. Obviously, a little bit too much partying for me. Didn't finish that out, and so we went back and I started cutting meat. So I was an actual meat cutter in my hometown for like 8 years. I got a bug in my rear end that I was going to go to culinary school. So I went to culinary school, and I was a chef for, let's say, 13 years. And then I went back to meat cutting when I got sick of that. I got sick of 75-hour weeks and so forth. So then I went back to being a meat cutter. So that's kind of why that says former chef turned meat cutter. But actually, it was meat cutter turned chef turned meat cutter.
Yeah.
So to speak.
All right. Hey, I got to just pop this up here just real quick. I didn't know if you've seen this, but anyway, Daddy Dutch says you're a hack. How many times have you had to cook?
I told you. I told you he'd be. Oh, yeah. He's probably just waiting for that.
Oh, wow. Well, what decided? What made you decide to start a YouTube channel?
Because I as much talent as I have in the kitchen or whatever, smoking was one of my things that I absolutely loved, but I sucked at. So I got in there and started looking at smoking videos, barbecue videos, blah blah blah, all that. And I saw a whole bunch of people just doing stupid stuff. I'm like, I can do better than that.
Yeah.
With full thinking, man, I'm going to hit it big. I'm going to be the biggest. And then, you know what? That doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what got me started in it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we got Booger with us. Let's see. I've seen somebody. Oh, yeah, there's Jeff, Tennessee Buck Outdoor. Well, wait a minute. What did I do? Anyway, Jeff with Tennessee Buck Outdoors is with us. So good to have you guys popping in. And we're going to get that off the screen.
Still mouthing off over there in the chat.
Oh, yeah. He's going
to still sucks.
He's going to have to dog you a little bit, so, but anyway, I'm going to go back over to your videos real quick and just pop these up. Do you know what what your most popular video is by chance?
Cutting a top sirloin, actually.
Yeah, there it is. Cutting the whole top sirloin 2 years ago. I forgot to look in your About section. When did you start your channel? And you may have just told me, but
I think it'll be 3 years in June.
Like 2019, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, cutting a whole top sirloin. 65,000 views, man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got 2,000 subscribers already, so you're trucking on, man. You're doing real good. I tell you what I did. I went back and looked at your earlier videos way back.
Jesus, those are horrible.
You know what though, man, and I just have to say this. I was impressed that you kept those on there. A lot of people, tend to delete them sometimes, but you kept your older videos on there, and that just kind of shows the progression that you've done with your work. I mean, there's a lot of work to this, and it's not just the cooking. That's the fun part. But making the videos, recording them, and learning to edit and everything, and getting them uploaded, and thumbnails, that's a big thing. You got some awesome looking thumbnails too. So
yeah, I thought that was important to because you can see every video. You usually get a little bit better. Sometimes I have another sucky one in there, but it's the progression of your work up to there.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll get a crappy comment down there, and I say, hey, I was just, beginning, sorry you didn't like, go check out my newer ones. They're a little better than those crap ones back there. But
yeah, I mean, look at those. I think those are awesome looking thumbnails you got. So,
yeah, I had to work on that because and you have to buy lighting, and I had to get into figuring out all that stuff too. there's a big learning curve with YouTube. There really is.
Yeah. Well, boy, you got a diverse menu here. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. We flop around to about everything there. Oh, there's a ribeye steak seared on a shovel. That's a really good video.
yeah.
But I burnt the heck out of the garlic, but I did a good sauce in that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, those are yeah. Pasta.
Yeah.
I really like making pastas. So like that aglio iolo. That's a good dish. I love that one.
Which one is that?
Aglio iolo, right there. It's
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah.
oh, why am I pointing? Like you can see where I'm pointing
Yeah, that's cool, man.
at.
Let's see here. Let me get back here to where we're.
So there's a lot of different stuff, a lot of different videos, anywhere from like pasta. When I started out doing, well, not started, but during there, tried to do the fancy restaurant dishes, whatever. People really don't want to see that. They kind of want to see,
Everyday
making,
Yeah.
every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
learned that the hard way. I took a lump or two along the way with that. So
Yeah. Billy with Strong's Adventures with us. Good to have you, Billy. Looks like, gosh, Grumpy, old Gringo's good to see you with us, brother. So they're starting to pop in here, guys. If just to bring you up to speed, we got Kory, Cooking with Kory. Most of y'all know him. If you have any questions for Kory, be sure just type them in the chat room, and we'll try to stay on top of it. Just had it just. Started out with at mrcastiron, and then I'll be able to see that. So, Smoking Bears, Lee's got says, which view does Kory like better, the overhead or the side angle when you're doing your videos?
I like the overhead view now.
Overhead view.
Yeah.
Do you film with two different pieces of equipment at one time, or you?
Nope.
No.
This one.
What do you use to film your videos with?
Here, where is it? Actually, it's a Sony Rebel DSLR. This little bad boy right here.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my camera?
Yeah. So if you do a top view or side angle, you film the side and then you turn around and catch your top view.
It'll be up there. I have this rigging system with a hole that goes up top and it screws in the bottom here.
Yeah.
So it's like sitting down on top of you, right like that. And that thing will go up and down, and move side to side, however you want it to work. I think it shows the food better. I mean, you obviously always can't use it. And I'm really nervous to use it, like out in, like this summer I plan on shooting outside and doing a lot of barbecue stuff. I'm really worried about the heat hitting my camera off of that Weber kettle or whatever. I think on the Blackstone it'll be fine. But the Weber kettle, I'm more worried about. I can really raise it up, but then you lose your shot. So. And you got the natural light outside, and everything looks so much better outside. I mean, I got lighting for inside, but it just looks so much better when you tape outside. I mean, that natural light is just phenomenal.
Yeah. So you do a lot of cooking outside too, then?
When weather permits. Obviously.
Yeah. What's the weather like up there right now?
Right now, it is raining and windy and about 42.
Yeah. Well, I think Kent's getting a little soft here, man. He says he might give you a hard time, but you're a pretty good average guy.
Yeah, well, see, you had to give a little back poke there too, average guy.
It's funny right there, man. We got Stephanie from Ginger Snap Kitchen's in with us. Good to have you, Stephanie, and Michelle Ann. Boy, there's several of them popping in here. So in the kitchen,
I saw SJ Cooks in there. Yeah, that's a really cool channel. I really like watching it.
SJ. Yeah, I forgot to mention that a while ago. I seen that scroll through there too. Got in the house with in the kitchen with Karen, if I could spit that out. Oh, Darnell's with us too. So good to see everybody, guys. If y'all have questions for Kory, be sure and pop them up there. We'll try to catch them and everything. But so now, was this the direction you always wanted to go since you were a cook or a chef? You always just pretty much wanted to do cooking videos because you'd seen some sucky type videos of people doing, you said?
No, when I went back to meat cutting, I didn't want to have anything to do with meat cutting. It took me like, or with cooking. It took me like 2 years just to, get back in there, and I started watching those YouTube videos. And I was like, I can do that too. Probably better.
Yeah.
Not all of them, obviously, but until I started the better channels, the guys that really know what they're doing and stuff like that. But no, after I went back to meat cutting, I went on like a 2 year hiatus that I hardly even cooked at all.
Well, I noticed there was a little lull, a little lag in some of your videos there for a little while. Mm-hmm. But
Yep.
yeah, I've noticed a big difference, man, from way back. I noticed one comment Pickles made on here. I don't see him in here tonight, but usually he's in here a lot of times. But he had made a comment. I think it was one of your very first videos. It was just kind of an odd video, and he made a crack about it.
Probably did. Probably sucked.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, you got any other foodie channels you like to watch? Any besides some of us in here? You got some favorites that you really that inspires you or that intrigues you?
I got one that really intrigues me. It's called Cooking with Patty, and this Patty is Paty, and she's Spanish or Mexican. I can't understand her, but oh my Lord, I'll tell you what, that food that she cooks, obviously authentic.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I'll sit there and watch that for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, Dutchie said Pickles is digging out of the snow. I forgot. I seen that little short video he did a while ago. They got about 2 foot of snow where he's at. That's right. So somebody's picking on me here about air frying. Air fryer recipes with booger. I have about 3 foot outside my front door, but I'm comfortable inside. I thought he was picking on me. There's a running joke in here on me that I ended up was giving Teresa a hard time about wanting an air fryer, and everybody kept saying I needed to get her one. Well, there's a Mac with Small Town Texas Barbecue. He felt sorry for her, and I guess. And he ended up buying her an air fryer and sending it to us, and I had ordered one also. And so when her birthday came, she ended up having 2 air fryers. So now we've been working on them. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this on air. I'm going to admit it, but I actually cooked in an air fryer today for the first time in my life. So you use an air fryer?
Yeah, it's called a convection oven. I use it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was pretty cool. I just kind of cooked me up some chicken fingers, chicken strips or whatever, and it worked out pretty good. But throwed me a little Uncle Steve shake on there, a little cow powder on there, or not cow powder, but pig powder.
Yeah, they work well. I mean, they're nice little. I mean, you don't have to heat up your whole oven for it, and they do a good job. The food looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, Maple Cook's in the house with us. Good to have you. And if I've missed anybody in here in the chat room, I certainly didn't intend to. I'm running solo again tonight. Teresa hopefully has not caught what I had last week, but she's not feeling good. So she's in the chat room, I think, laying in there in the living room. And but anyway. Hey, how do you come up with your recipes, man? Is it something that... you seen somebody on YouTube cook, or is it something that you grew up cooking, or something that you learned from school, or?
It's a little bit of everything. I don't really plan nothing. I just I'm going to make this, and I might go out there and look and see how many views, if I'm thinking about doing something, how many views that whatever's gotten.
Yeah.
And I might say, I don't think I'm going to do that, or I'll do it. So. But no, I will go out and look, and I'll pull some together, and I'll push them together with something else, or I'll just come up with my own thing.
Yeah.
So.
Cam and Teresa, their channel's called Flour, Eggs, and Yeast. This Cam V, that's Cam. But he's the instigator behind all this. He's the one that cost me money having to buy an air fryer. Now he's feeling sorry for me, I guess, going to send me one. So I appreciate that, buddy. I know you got my back. I know it's way back, but I know you got my back. So we appreciate that. But anyway, good to have you guys with us tonight. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions for Kory, be sure and pop them in there. We'll try to catch them here. What are you working on right now? Anything special?
No.
No?
I got to figure out a video. I don't even know if I'm going to do a video tomorrow. But, oh, that's not true. We got the hashtag meatloaf throwdown on the 22nd.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. I was just sitting here looking at my notes. I've got to get me a meatloaf put together video and send that, or get it uploaded for you and put the hashtag in there.
That's 9 p.m. On the 22nd, March 22nd.
Yeah.
And then I got another one that's it's already set with what we're doing, and that's we're doing Easter leftovers, whatever. So.
Now, is this meatloaf challenge? Is that open to everybody, or
you just, that one's open to everybody? Yep.
You want to tell everybody about that a little bit?
Just show your meatloaf. Hashtag meatloaf throwdown. So whatever you want to do with meatloaf, you can make a meatloaf. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a meatloaf, and I'm going to make some meatballs and make a little Sammy out of that.
Okay, and so the deadline is March 22nd, is that right?
Yep, March 22nd, 9 p.m.
Okay, and what happens after March 22nd?
And, I hashtag meatloaf throwdown, so that way you got your hashtag up there, and that takes you to everybody that's in the collab right there. And then the 29th, and that's going to be I think me, Smoking Bears, gosh, who else? Alicia from Best Buys Forever, Josh and Babe, I think CJ. Gosh, I can't even remember my other two.
I'm one of them.
GT from GT's Barbecue and Cuisine, and Andrea from Foodimentary, Adventures in Food. Another great channel. If you guys haven't caught her, go check out Andrea at Foodimentary Adventures in Food.
Yeah. Lee says, when's Kory going to get some cast iron?
I got a pan. Don't you remember my Greek chicken? Remember that out there on the Weber kettle going away on that Greek chicken, Lee? Come on now.
You know Lee's getting a little older now. You're going to bear with him a little bit. So, let's see here. Robert says, hey, quick drive by to say hi. It's good to have you, Robert. Let's see, did I miss anything else here? No. All right. Well, are you making any short videos?
No, I don't do the shorts. Nope.
No. Any reason why you decided not to?
I have trouble keeping it under 10 minutes. I don't know how I can keep it under a minute.
I had a problem with it for a while. I've been kind of catching up. I've been doing a few here. Just past, I don't know, probably past 2 weeks maybe. I've done 3 or 4, maybe 5. I don't know. But when they initially started that, I did one. It was a Mountain Man breakfast, basically, just a little short thing. Try it out to see how it worked, to see if I was doing it right or whatever. And then I just laid off. And Cam and Teresa, Flour, Eggs, and Yeast, they got started doing it. And Karen, in the kitchen with Karen, they got to doing it pretty regular. Well, I say regular, fairly regular. And they both just blew up with subs, which it's really good for that. It's not great for watch time minutes or hours because they're so short. But anyway, it's pretty good for that. But you don't have to worry about that. You're already over what a lot of people in here are smaller channels trying to reach the 1,000 threshold and everything. So how long did it take you to do that? Or was that a goal that you had to try to reach that, or you just said the heck?
Yeah, that was obviously a goal, and I might throw a short out here in the near future, but it's going to be a funny one, and it's going to be with pizza rolls, and I'm going to whatever. Anyway, that's in the plans. You guys will have to wait for it. Anyway, the question was, I think probably year and 3/4 before I hit that threshold, and they changed it when I was going toward. I'm pretty sure they changed it where I can't remember what it was before, but they upped it So then I had to go get that and go from there. So
Yeah. Was you good on watch time hours then, or
no, I had to catch up on watch time hours.
yeah, you made that then? You've already
Yeah,
exceeded that. Good
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Seems like after a while, the more content you put out, it's just like a snowball effect. I mean, if you're making good content, people are searching it, and it just continues to grow.
There's a
So,
lot of people that I know that already have the watch time that don't have the subs yet. So I was the
yeah,
exact opposite. I had the subs, but not the watch time.
yeah. We've got a lady in our chat room here, Stephanie Ginger Snap Kitchen. She's that way. She has the watch time, but she doesn't have subs, and it may have changed. I hadn't went back to check her sub count, but
I haven't
um,
checked her sub. I checked out her last one, but I haven't checked out her sub count.
yeah. So yeah, and I'm about halfway. I've got about 2,300 hours and about 700 and gosh, I don't know, seven. I've been stuck right around 728, 730 uh,
Yeah,
subs.
that happens. Like this past 2 weeks, I've been stuck at around 248 or something. It just really didn't move. And actually, I lose a couple because they go out and take the bots out or whatever. And
Yeah,
yeah, it does that. And I know that frustrates everybody. And I know I don't have the greatest subs in the world, but just, they'll come back up. I mean, it
yeah.
just, it goes in spurts. It goes just, just like that, up and down.
Yeah, and it seems like, of course, well, we know that YouTube every now and then they go back and they purge abandoned channels. They would purge different things for various reasons, and certainly you know not necessarily we wouldn't call them trolls, but just I mean
Right.
just what I'm talking about. I can't even think of the word I'm wanting to use there, but
Yep.
just channels that that spammy. That's what I was trying to think of. Spammy channels.
Yeah, so
And
you
it,
go look at your count, and you're like down 5 or 6. You're like,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's just the way it works. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Craig said he don't have either one. He don't have sub count or watch time, but you're pretty close. I mean, I
Yep.
was looking at one of your videos, watching it the other day on that Charo, and I noticed you were bumping, I don't know, 900 maybe or so on subs. So, are you
Okay.
pretty close on your watch time, Craig? Maybe he'll type that in here in a little bit. But anyway, yeah, that's a goal for all of us. I mean, it's certainly not a destination, but everyone would like to get there. Did you monetize when you did that, Kory? When you got to those, when you reached those milestones?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Is that working out pretty good for you?
Yeah. It doesn't grow as you don't get no money until you reach $100. So,
Yeah. Well, now how about brand deals? Have you had any deals, potential deals, or people approach you for that, or have you tried to reach out to that and do that?
there's a lot of email crap you got to sift through every now and then and kick out the bad.
Yeah,
Look into the good sometimes, but no.
yeah. Patty Joe down in Australia is with us. Good to have you, Patrick. Craig said he's around 2,300 on watch time, so he's getting there. But
Don't worry about it, Craig. You're gonna be just fine with your channel. You
yeah,
just give it a little time. You're fine.
yeah.
Good channel.
And it seems seasonal. Some of the things are seasonal, like you say. Right now I've been hanging around 700, 730 for about 2 weeks now. Seems like for some reason, and I'll get up and then I'll get down because I know they're purging. But some things are seasonal too. The type of recipes we make and different things. Of course, I'm certainly a lot of mine's outdoors also, but I've started getting some things. They're starting to search things. So let that be a hint for all of us that cook outdoors. People are already starting to do searches for that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and holiday videos. You definitely want to make sure you do a holiday of some sort video. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving or whatever. Because every year you'll be like, oh, watch time, and then boom, they'll start hitting. Like that broccoli casserole. That every year that just boom takes off.
yeah. I got one video. It was fried green beans in a cast iron skillet. Man, that video, I'm not joking. I get, I don't know how many views every single day off of that one video. And I mean, it's not even seasonal, it's year round. I've been monitoring it and watching it for a long time. And it's crazy, but you're right. I mean, I have some that are seasonal. Of course, we all do with Thanksgiving and turkeys and different things like that. They'll get popular there. But so you suggest and be sure and make some kind of holiday type video, whatever holiday's coming up, or how often do you try to plan ahead for that?
I just do that around Thanksgiving, and that just kind of carries it through.
Yeah.
It's usually a twist on the broccoli casserole,
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, man, I want to take a little turn here because there's something that I seen in some of your earlier videos. Like I was saying, I've been watching a lot of your early videos, and my understanding is you got a recipe in a magazine, Smart Chicken magazine. Is that right?
Yep. Yep.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
I'm a published author twice. I've had chicken tacos in that magazine, and what was the other one? I can't remember right off the top of my head, but there's two. Yep. So that was chicken raspberry tacos.
Yeah.
Yep.
How did that come about, if you don't mind me asking?
It's through the Smart Chicken rep at the store. He knew that I, used to be a chef or whatever, and approached me and asked me if I could produce some recipes for him. So I produced 3 recipes, and they used 2 of them.
Wow, that's pretty good, though.
One they didn't even use till a year later, but it was a good payday for the recipes. I mean, they don't, that was all right. Yeah. So, well, I was kind of curious, when I seen that, I thought, well, maybe you've been approached because this is something that interests me. I'm looking, and I know a lot of people in our room here in chat room is too. We're looking to monetize, monetize, and possibly get some brand deals. And I thought maybe when I seen that you were, you had some recipes published in the Smart Chicken magazine that you may have. They did send me the chicken. I got to pick whatever I wanted. I think I made $250 a recipe for writing the recipe for that, if I recall. And and you get, and that's nationwide. I think every state's got some Smart Chicken in it. That comes out in Nebraska. That's right down the road here. So
yeah. There's Samantha Lewis. Good to see you, Samantha. Let's see, who did I miss here? There's Laura's Kitchen. There's my buddy up in Toronto area. So how are you, Laura? Good to see you. Good to have you with us. But guys, if you guys have any questions for Kory, be sure and pop them in the chat room here. We'll try to get to them because we're trying to pick his brain. He's obviously very interesting in some of the things that he's doing that some of us are not. And that was one thing that really caught my attention when I seen that. That gets a lot of attention. Did that help you? Were you already making videos? Obviously you were when you made the recipe.
Yeah,
did that boost your channel when that happened?
No.
Or no, it really
that
didn't.
Video sucks, if I recall. It still sucks. It was one of those first ones without a good camera and all that, if I recall. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some of your videos where you use honey a lot. Mm-hmm. Is that something you like to? How did you?
Well, a friend of mine from back home, in my hometown, I should say, he lives in Immersion, Nebraska now, and he does beekeeper or whatever. So he contacted me and said, "Hey, bring you some honey. You want to do some videos with us?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So that's why we've been using a lot of honey to help him out. And obviously, make some good food with some honey.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Talking about your channel, I want to get back to that for just a little bit, but have you got any goals for this year you're trying to set, or like short-term or long-term goals you're trying to reach? Or
No, I set my goal to get monetized, and that took forever and a day, and it disappointed me every day, so I'm just going to let it flow.
Don't just go with the flow. Yeah.
Go with the flow. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you talked about your camera on recording. We're going to talk a little bit about technical things for a few minutes, and then we're going to move on. But you use your camera to record with. Do you use an external microphone when you're recording, or you just
Nope.
no?
Just the mic on the camera.
Yeah. What are you using to? Yeah. What are you using to edit with?
I use a video pad.
Video pad.
Yep, video pad. Yep.
Yeah. That's cool. So I guess you use the same camera then to do your thumbnails, obviously.
Yep.
Man, those are those are crisp, dude. I'm impressed with your thumbnails, no doubt about it.
The key to that is and I learned that the hard way too. You don't be standing there doing them. You put it on your tripod. You go get your tripod out if you're not doing overhead. Put it on there and take a good pic of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't care how steady you are, it just makes such a big difference than on tripod. And lighting. Like if I'm inside, I got to bring out my lights and use that stuff too.
What are you using for lighting?
I used to have a box set of 3. You know, those ones that pop out. Now I got these slim. They're slim sticks. They're about 2 foot long of actually LED lights, and they're on a tripod themselves. So and the tripod itself like bends, so I can bend and manipulate where I want the light on both of those lightings.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't use lighting if I'm outside. You know, I that's only like in the winter.
Right, natural light. Yeah.
Right. I'm not good at knowing what good lighting inside. Some of my stuff is overexposed when I'm like in the video, you can tell. But it is what it is. I'm not no professional.
Cam says, do you prefer beer or bourbon? Bush Light. He likes that Bush Light.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Cooking with Doc TV. Good to have you with us. Says, how does Kory keep motivated to make more content?
I just want to catch Kent and beat him. I'm falling a little behind. I creeped up pretty close, and now no.
Yeah.
That's my motivation. Beat the Hawkeye.
Mama Z's Texas Kitchen good in the house with us. Good to have you, Misty. Good to see you. Let's see here. Karen says, do you hate working in a hot, noisy restaurant kitchen as much as I did?
Yeah, 13 years was enough. No more. Done.
Yeah. Teresa says, your country style pork rib video was awesome.
Yeah. Well, the video was cool, but the ribs were really so good.
Yeah.
Yep. With the competition the competition pig powder and armadillo whiskey pepper sauce. Ooh,
yeah.
Good eats.
Yeah. Darnell says, you think you're Stephen King or L. Ron Hubbard or somebody?
I'm definitely Stephen King.
Oh, I think I about caught everything up through here, man. I was trying to look through the chat room there. And if you see anything, if I'm talking or whatever, you see something pop up, just let me know. But
SJ Cooks, how does Kory like his Santa Maria grill? I really like it.
Yeah, I was trying to hit that, and I clicked on the wrong one there.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to that thing already.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like it. It goes through wood so freaking fast, you know, so I got to stock up on wood. I had to, in that last video I did with the country style ribs, the reason I used so much charcoal is I was running low on wood, and I was too lazy to go out and get some, so I thought I'd just throw a couple on there, you know, it'll be all right. You know, so that's what I did. But you know, you should actually be using more wood than I use sometimes. So.
Yeah. I hate it when that happens, man, when you're running low of stuff.
Yeah.
You're trying to make a video, and you're sitting there looking and thinking, man, I know how long it's going to take me to cook this.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I shouldn't. No. Screw it. Boom, boom.
Yeah, that's right. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, breakfast.
Really?
Yep.
What's your favorite thing to cook for breakfast then?
Oh. Well, that's a loaded question. Okay. hash browns. I gotta have hash browns, and in my hash browns, I gotta have onion and pepper.
Yeah.
I like a bell pepper, and then I like a jalapeno, something spicy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over easy eggs. I like rye toast. Decent amount of butter. Cut triangle. No, I don't like it cut in half. You gotta cut a triangular. Nice little.
Got to be triangle, huh?
Right, that. So you get a little hash brown and a little egg and the toast, and that goes into your mouth. And either sausage or bacon usually.
Yeah. Craig says, "What's Kory's next Gabby Grill cook?"
It's probably, unless I shoot tomorrow, it's probably going to be the meatloaf video.
Let's see. Ginger Snap, she's got something going on. Says, anybody hear a sound like someone cutting paper with scissors? I don't know. You hear that? Is it me?
I don't think it's me. It's pretty quiet where I'm at. I'm down in the cat man cave. So.
Did that eliminate it, Stephanie? Might have had a little bit of too much gain there on my mic, but Mama Z says she likes everything he's saying. How about that? Darnell says, oh, okay. So you got us back. Yeah.
You got me back.
Well, good deal, man. That was one of my questions. What was your favorite meal? And you said breakfast. What do you prefer on steaks? Do you like pork steak or beef steak? Or
I'll tell you what. I'm going to say I prefer a ribeye, but yeah. I'll tell you what. You get you an inch thick pork steak. That's good eats too. But no, me. I'm going to say a ribeye. Just kosher salt, pepper.
Yeah. Let's see. Dutchie's got a boogie. It's already after midnight over there in United Kingdom. So good to have you, Steve. Take care, buddy. Have a great day, man. Good week ahead. So, Fiery Pot Kitchen's in the house with us. Good to have you back with us again, sir. Anybody has any questions for Kory, be sure and pop them up here in the chat room. We'll try to get them out to him and everything. So, well, you say your favorite steak's a ribeye, but you like a good pork steak. What's your favorite thing to cook?
To cook. My favorite thing to cook would be to grill a steak. Yeah.
To grill a steak?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite piece of equipment to use?
The Weber kettle now.
Weber kettle?
Yeah. It used to not be, but it is now.
Yeah. Yeah. What, excuse me. Give me a drink here. What piece of equipment that you don't own now that you'd like to have? You have anything
I can't
that
get
you
anymore. Jen cut me off. That's all I can get. The only reason I got that Santa Maria is because it went up. It didn't take up more space. So I talked her into that. I said, Jen, this would go on here. Well, where are you going to store it? I said, I'm going to put it on top of my Blackstone.
Yeah.
So it didn't take up no space. So I got away with that one.
You know, funny story about that. I'm proud of you, man. I'm happy for you. I'm kind of in a doghouse right now. We got those 2 air fryers and everything, you know. Of course, I got my cast iron. She was trying to make something, and she had to move some of my stuff out of the way. And, man, I was catching it about that, you know. So I can't get another piece of cast iron for a little while, that's for sure. No. But, I was only kidding, you know.
I am banned from any more outdoor cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's your favorite food to eat? Is it ribeye or is it something else?
Favorite food to eat? Pizza.
Pizza? Yeah. How do you like your pizza?
I like many kinds of pizza. I got an uni out there too, which I haven't unveiled in any videos yet. But
oh, dude, we got to see that.
Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll make some pizzas.
Yeah.
Usually I like my pizzas loaded. I like it with everything on it.
Yeah.
But, like with the little uni that cooks so fast, it's nice to make like simple, like a margarita pizza or something, nice and simple. One or 2 ingredients.
Yeah. What's your favorite Spam recipe? Dutchie's got us.
Yeah. my favorite Spam recipe was that, the Spam hash, the last one I did. That was really good.
Yeah.
I think I did the one before that was the Buddha Jagge or whatever I did from, I can't remember.
Let's see. He says, I have a Nebraska-Iowa football. Let's see if he probably ain't seen this yet, has he? I don't think he was in here when we had that up there.
Yeah, he didn't see that
got that Nebraska background there for you, Kent. Just for you, buddy. So anyway, Karen says she totally wants an Oni. They are so cool.
Uni, they are cool.
Oni.
They're hard
Uni.
to get. They're really hard to get used to, and really hard to learn. I mean, I burnt probably my first 5P. I burnt the heck out of them.
Yeah, Laura's asking what's one of the foods that makes you gag?
Truffles. I hate truffles. Truffles are gross.
Truffles.
I don't care any of those fancy. I've been in the fancy kitchens. I've used them. Truffle is gross. Truffles are gross. They smell like butt. They're gross.
How do you really feel about them, man?
There you go.
Oh wow! You got a favorite junk food you like to eat?
Oh gosh, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh yeah.
Anything chocolate, ice cream, Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
Oh
Really
really?
like that.
Ben and Jerry's?
I got that ice cream maker upstairs now. So I've been all over that. I even got the Ben & Jerry's magazine or the book.
Yeah.
I got quarts after quarts of ice cream up there. Speaking of that, I gotta find a place for that ice cream maker before I get in trouble too.
Oh man, you know what my favorite ice cream is?
What's that?
Black walnut. Ozark black walnut. You ever heard of that?
No. Yes, I have. You know what I don't like? I don't like nuts and sweets.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's something weird about me. I don't like mint cookies or ice cream or anything sweet. But now, straight up, yeah. But a lot of people do.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know.
Cooking with Kory tidbit there.
Yeah. I don't know. I just got started eating that years ago, man. It just turned into my favorite. My second, of course, naturally, is another nut with sweet, and that's butter pecan. You probably don't like that either.
Actually, I'll eat that one because there's small and whatever. Yeah, I'm good with
Yeah.
I don't like the big, chunky walnut ones.
Oh, Laura said, he said, buddy, LOL. How about that? Let's see here.
Oh, Laura, I'm trying to keep it PG here tonight. Trust me. I'm watching my words I'm really trying because Mike said, hey, there might be kids watching.
Well, there could be. A lot of times we have little Eric. Are you familiar with little Eric?
No.
Yeah, we got a young guy from where Stephen and Jacqueline's from down in Trinidad, Tobago area, down in that area. But he's only 6 years old, and he makes cooking videos. He's really cool, and I'm surprised he's not in here. Of course, being Sunday night, he's probably got to get ready for school and everything. But usually he pops in here. But
yeah, Laura. There's some of my videos out there. If you go watch some of them, there's some cussing. There's a duck blooper one out there too. That's pretty funny. There's cussing in that. I know that's on my channel somewhere. It's called Duck Bloopers.
Bloopers.
I was having all sorts of problems. I couldn't say this, and I wasn't even drinking Busch Light. That much Busch Light. I couldn't say it, and then I just let the F-bomb go at the end, and it was something else.
Oh wow! On your ice cream, do you have a favorite topping that you like to put on it, or no?
Actually, no.
No?
If you got a good ice cream with good ingredients in it, I don't really care about a topping.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, what I liked to put on ice cream, and this is another weird thing about me. Remember back in the day where you get the Nesquik with the powder? I used to take that and put it over my vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Good there too.
Yeah. You drink coffee?
No.
No, you don't drink coffee at all.
Nope.
Wow. What do you drink?
Iced
Iced tea. Sweet or unsweet?
unsweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't do the sweet up here. We're not quite low enough yet.
Well, I was talking about that. What's one of the foods? What's a local food that's a favorite up in that area?
A runza.
What is it?
A runza.
Hmm.
So it's like it's seasoned ground beef, cabbage, and it's wrapped up into like a pastry.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah. So if you guys go look up runza, that's like a really popular shade and thing around here.
You have a video of it?
No.
You didn't make
Never
one?
made one. No.
Wow.
It's actually a restaurant. Everybody makes homemade ones. I should actually do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Never done one.
Yeah, I'd love to see that, man. No doubt.
Daddy Dutch has probably had a runza before. He's close enough to me that he might have had one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if there was only one food that you could eat for the rest of your life, what would that be?
Ribeye steak,
Ribeye. How do you like your ribeye?
medium rare.
Medium rare. Cool. Me too.
Yep.
You like any kind of sauce on it, or any kind of like your home salt and pepper? What's your favorite kind of rub or spice?
My favorite rub, I like the Fat Boy rubs, and that's kind of regional to where I'm at too. So they're good. I like their all-purpose.
Yeah, that's cool.
It makes a good barbecue sauce too. And I think I've used both of those in the video. They're back there a ways, but I know I've used both of those in the videos. In my videos.
Yeah. Kent said he's never had one. Never had one.
Well, Cranky, I'm gonna have to make one in a video.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to make a video so we can see that.
Yeah.
Meat pie, Daddy Dutch says runza equals meat pie.
Yeah. It's just, but you can hold it in your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. You could probably freeze them and reheat them in the microwave or something when you're going to work, right?
Yeah, they kind of look like a Hot Pocket.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A little longer, the bread's fluffier though.
Yeah. What do you like to drink when you're drinking, or when you're drinking? What do you like to drink with dinner, man? If I can spit that out.
With dinner, iced tea.
Iced tea. Yeah. What do you prefer, hamburgers or hot dogs? We're going to do some preference questions here.
I usually have one of each.
One of each, yeah.
Yep.
That's the way I like it too, man. Especially if you're grilling hot dogs and hamburgers, man. Just, gosh, you can't beat that. Yeah.
I'm like, no, I have one of each.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about that last week. I forget, somebody brought it up. We were talking about hamburgers and hot dogs, and talking about putting hot dogs on top of the hamburgers, when you're grilling out like that. So it might be pretty cool. But yeah, I really love that, man. There's nothing like a good grilled hot dog. I don't care what
Kid's down there mouthing off.
Is he? I hadn't even been paying attention over there.
Kory actually uses a microwave in his cooking.
Do you use a microwave in your cooking?
No.
Let's see. Cooking with Doc says, I'm going to be controversial and say ribeye has to be cooked at least medium because the fat don't render.
Well, that's your opinion, not mine.
Yeah. Cool. Appreciate that. All right. Well, all right. Now, do you like cheese, or what's your favorite kind of cheese? You have a favorite?
Yeah, let me think about this one because I have a 2 or 3. I got to come up with that. I'm going to say Gruyere.
Gruyere?
But a close second would be a good blue cheese.
Yeah, I love blue cheese, man. That's just hard to beat. Yeah, he's on you, man. He is on you, dude.
I told you it would be.
Wait a minute, where I just missed that. Laura says, what music do you like to listen to when you're cooking?
I usually tell, I can't say it too loud, but Alexa to, oh crap, she heard it. To, I usually, 70s hits.
70s hits?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. You're one of them disco kids, ain't you?
Yeah. For real. It's a little. I mean, I was born in 73, so, but I like that style of music, But
yeah.
I was a little too young to be. You don't know about it, but I like that.
Yeah, it was a good time in life back in those days. That's for sure, man. From the disco era on up to, well, I don't want to offend anybody these days. They probably like some of this newer stuff, but I'm from 60s, 70s, and 80s, and some 90s. In those 4 decades, that's where I camp out right there.
Yep.
But Jeff at Tennessee Buck Outdoors says young pup. Oh, Coleman says, well, who's your favorite fat YouTuber from Texas? Coleman. Man, if I had to vote, we'd have to vote for Coleman, right? Coleman's going to be with me in a couple weeks, so we're going to get to pick on him. So you guys remember that. He's going to be next week, I guess. Is that right? Let me look at my calendar here. I think that's right. Yeah, he's going to be with me next week, man. I don't know why I can't remember that.
I'm sexy as a ringer.
Yeah, Coleman's going to be with us. We're going to pick on him next week. And then I got Pete Thomas from Wales next after Coleman, so that's going to be interesting. Pete interviewed me. He was probably, I guess, back in November or so, and we had a pretty good time. As a matter of fact, that was kind of the inspiration for me getting started doing some of these too. I'd been looking at doing it anyway, and I know you do some lives too because I popped on your live the other day. I was seeing you guys popping on there and chatting a little bit, and I popped in. Do you do lives very much?
Just once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week.
Yeah. They tend to go on, and one night I kind of fell asleep and passed out in one, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Long night.
Misty says she was born in 73.
I was born in 73. Good year.
Laura says Rod Stewart, do you think I'm sexy as a ringer? Yeah. I remember that for sure.
Crows Outdoors was 13 when I was born. Nice.
13, yeah. Yeah, me and Robert's about the same age. I was born in 64, so 57 now. But anyway, it's all just a number, right? So,
right.
Hey, do you consider a hot dog to be a sandwich?
Absolutely. It's in a bun. Yeah.
It's in a bun. It makes it a sandwich.
Yeah.
When you was a kid, did you eat the crust on a piece of bread or pizza, or did you pull that off and throw that away?
I always eat it.
You always ate it. Cool. That's good deal. What do you prefer on as a sauce? Do you like mayonnaise, mustard, or ketchup?
It depends on like a dipping sauce.
Yeah. Well, no, just mayonnaise, mustard, or ketchup. Now, dipping sauce, we could be talking about ranch or blue cheese or marinara or.
I think it depends on what you're eating. I think they're all three good. I mean, I hate to say that. It's kind of just a regular answer, but.
What do you eat on your hot dog?
Okay. What do I eat on a hot dog? So, you got stone ground mustard, ketchup, minced onion, minced jalapeno. That's about it.
Okay. I don't get this here. Wait a minute. Let me see what Robert's saying. Can I hashtag my tri-tip meatloaf from last week and join the fun? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, Robert, he says go ahead and do that. It's called hashtag meatloaf throwdown, Robert. All one word. Hashtag meatloaf throwdown. I can't type that in a chat room. I'm not that good at trying to stay on top of this microphone, the questions, and type at the same time.
Yeah,
so
I'm trying to help you out a little bit, but Tennessee Buck Outdoors Air Supply to ZZ Top. Yeah, I don't mind.
Air supply. Come on, Jeff. Air supply. I think you got one of them pinto beans stuck in your beard, man. I interviewed him a good while back, man. We got tickled. We were talking about something. He was telling a story about I forget his cousin or somebody. Anyway, they had went to a funeral or something. I forget where they went. But anyway, I'm liable to get cracked up about it again. But anyway, he had a long beard too, and he got a pinto bean stuck
in his beard. Nice.
Oh, I mean, you got to have a beard to appreciate that, It's that's too much, man.
You guys ever watch Jack's Drink Water?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I seen one of his shorts today.
I always worried he's going to catch his beard on fire.
Yeah, I seen him
tucked in on his last video. I can't remember, beard tuck or whatever he called it.
It was like a little short video where he took it out and put it on the grill and everything. And he said, before you do that, put your beard in your shirt and then you stick it on the fire. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You like French fries, tater tots, or onion rings? Which one do you prefer?
Onion rings.
Onion rings. Do you make them yourself?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, if you buy them, make sure you buy them without the minced. You don't want the minced crap. Because someone will put minced onion in it. You don't get the actual onion slice.
Okay. That's cool. I got a question in here that always causes problem in this chat room, man. So be prepared for it. I hope you're ready because I know you're a pizza lover. But do you put pineapple on pizza?
No.
No, that's taboo.
No, you just don't do that.
You just don't do that. No, no pineapple on pizza. All right, I know they're gonna throw some fiery darts at you here in just a little bit.
There went 5 subscribers right there. They're gone.
No, man, it ain't like that, I don't think. But, speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned that. Guys, if you've not yet been over to Kory's channel, be sure and go check him out. Steven's got all of his information here in the chat room, and be sure and go check his channel out. Check out his videos. Give him a thumbs up on his videos. And if you've not yet subscribed, be sure and subscribe. And tell him you've seen him over on old Mr. Castiron's channel, and I'm sure he'll certainly appreciate that and everything. So, well, man, we're right on an hour here. I usually like to do an hour or a little better. Are you able to stay with us a little bit longer, or you need to run? Or okay. You care if I ask you a personal question?
Oh, go ahead.
How's your mom?
Good. Got sent home tonight, so I got a text from my sister and a call from my sister. About 6 o'clock, right when I got home from work. So
good deal. Yeah, everybody. There's little Eric right there. You're not late, buddy. You're always on time. So if you've not checked him out, Kory, you need to go check him out. Like I said, he's 6 years old, and
that's the channel name right there.
Eric Primchan.
I'll hook him up later.
Yeah.
Get him later.
Yeah, he put out a new video. I think it was this morning. I watched it, but anyway. But yeah, for folks in the chat room, keep Kory's mom in your prayers if you're praying people or in your thoughts or whatever. And I know he'll certainly appreciate that. But a lot of people going through a whole lot right now. I know they are, and so we all certainly try to stick together. I know you talked about Josh earlier, and I hadn't been following as closely as I should. I guess he's doing better.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys got some kind of barbecue challenge going on? Is that right? Is there
I don't.
No. Seemed to me like somebody had something going recently, and I forget what it was. I thought I wrote it down, but I don't have it here handy. Somebody in the chat room.
They're doing the barbecue pit masters, and that's I don't know who's a part of that, to be honest with you. I know Tommy from the gallery is part of that. I don't know the other participants. Probably Joe from Smoking Joe. I would assume those guys are doing some big, pitmasters of YouTube or something. That might be what you're thinking about.
I think it is. That rings a bell now that you say that.
Yep.
Karen says, Laura says, Kory, if you're stuck on a desert island or a desert island, you can have one of these things: swim shorts, sunscreen, or a fishing rod.
I'm gonna go with sunscreen. I don't want that when John's getting hurt.
I think I'd have to have a fishing rod, man. I'd want to fish,
I'm sure I can forage.
Oh well, we didn't there. We jumped the gun there a while ago. We were talking about the mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. But what is your favorite dipping sauce? Do you have a? I know you made a good sauce the other day. I watched you make it homemade, and I thought, man, that's good. I like that.
I tell you what, I do a lot of just off the whatevers.
Yeah.
My favorite's probably just straight up ranch.
I want to say one of the videos I watched you make, I want to say it was mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup, and oh gosh, what was it? Relish, I think.
Maybe it's ketchup relish. It sounds like something I would do. Yeah.
Yeah, for a burger, seems like or BLT or something. What was it? I forget. Anyway, I've watched several of your videos, and they're starting to run together. I can't think what they all were, but hey, when you was a kid, what was your favorite food? What'd you like to eat when you was a kid more than anything?
Yeah. Let me think here. Mom's meatloaf.
Mom's meatloaf was your favorite?
Yep.
Cooking with Doc TV's got a boogie, so good to have you with us. You come back anytime, my friend, and have a good week ahead, okay? Now, when you was a kid, was there something that you just hated that you find yourself that you like eating now?
As a kid's a kid something that I hated, but I like now?
Yeah, is there some kind of food that you hated when you was a kid, but you like eating it now?
Hominy.
Hominy, really?
Yep.
Wow, that's a first.
We used to have to gag down some of that canned hominy every once in a while, and it never did like that. It's
Yeah.
not bad
Man, I hadn't had hominy in a good while. I hadn't even thought about hominy in a while.
now.
It's not bad. I mean, you get white hominy and yellow hominy and everything. So.
Yeah. It's just weird when you're a kid.
Yeah.
I guess as an adult too. Yeah, but I can eat that now without whatever. I'm good with it.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite side dishes to make?
Our gratins.
Au gratin, potatoes, or what? Anything. Yeah.
Yeah, you can add whatever you want to that.
Yeah.
Cheesy potato, whatever. That's my favorite.
Yeah. You have any kind of weird combination of food that you really enjoy eating?
Weird combination of food. Not a weird combination, but I do eat weird because I eat one thing at a time.
Oh, really? Your food can't touch each other? Tell me. Don't,
I'm
please,
okay with the touch.
please don't tell.
No. And it's not like I got anything wrong with my head. I don't know. I always start with my vegetable, then I do my starch, and then I do my protein. I don't know why. That's what I do.
Vegetables, then your starch, and then your protein.
Yep.
Wow. That's cool. That's interesting. That is interesting. I know you like spicy food, man. I've seen you cooking with peppers, so and I've seen you actually raise them. You grow your own peppers and everything.
Every year it's getting about that time here. Probably another month. We'll have to have that filled and get it going.
What do you usually raise?
We usually do peppers, eggplant, tomatoes. Peppers, eggplant, tomatoes. Oh, and herbs like basil. We'll have an herb garden, and maybe we'll throw in some cucumbers or some squash.
Yeah. What's your growing season up there? When can you start planting?
So we might be safe at the end of April. It's still a little iffy.
Yeah, you're about 2 weeks behind us then.
Yeah, it's still Nebraska. I mean, you can do it. A little after Mother's Day is probably the safest.
On your peppers, what do you usually raise? What kind of peppers?
Whatever we can get a hold of. Usually habaneros, always jalapenos, Thai dragons usually, chipetons, and whatever else we see around there. We'll just grab them and plant them.
Yeah, nothing like a good fresh pepper.
I got bags of them up in my freezer I need to get rid of.
Yeah. You make jelly out of peppers? Pepper jelly?
Jen does.
Yeah.
She has, nice jelly out of that. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
Yep. It's really good. Mix it with some water and good for a glaze for a chicken. Heat it up. Good for a glaze for chicken or fish.
Yeah. What's the spiciest food you ever eaten?
The ghost pepper, probably.
Just that's the spiciest pepper, but what type of food? I mean, what was your spiciest food? Just something that had the ghost pepper in it, or was?
Yeah.
Well, I got another quick question. Chili with beans or without?
With. That's the way we do it around here.
Yeah.
I know it's different everywhere.
Yeah. Well, Texas.
With around here.
Texas kind of frowns on you with beans, but I'm the same way. I like beans in mine. Chili con carne.
I think Cincinnati frowns on beans too, don't they?
Not sure. I don't know. Got another question here. SJ says, what's your favorite type of food? Italian, Mexican, Chinese, or etc.?
Italian.
Italian's your favorite?
Yep.
What's your favorite dish?
Like what I said earlier, any like pasta or pasta. Yep, I like pastas. Yep.
Yeah. Billy said, wait a minute, what happened there? That didn't come up. There it is. Love me some pepper jelly. Yeah. Some guys at work been bringing some in recently, and I've had a tendency to hit the refrigerator with a spoon and get a dip of that myself. We cook a lot at work. That's about to come to an end, man. I was doing 2 interviews a weekend, and I had to scale back to Sunday night only because we're getting ready to start spreading fertilizer on corn and rice and beans and everything. So I had to back out. My Saturdays will probably be pretty busy here for till at least after July the 4th. But so anyway, what's the weirdest food you've ever smelled in your life?
Truffle.
You're down on them truffles, ain't you?
Yeah, I don't like anything about truffle.
Yeah. Wow. You ever eat anything past the expiration date if it smells good or looks good?
All the time.
All the time, yeah. Yeah, me too. I think that's just a suggestion. You know, it's just.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just a suggestion, like you said, yep.
Yeah. Is there any kind of food that you've never tried that you'd like to try?
I like to try. I would say to go over to Japan, Japanese, like have some real Japanese sushi. I think that would probably be up there.
Let's see. Stephanie says, I'm in Cincinnati. Cincinnati chili has no beans, but it's more like a meat sauce than a chili. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of
They
like
put it on hot dogs a lot, if I recall. There's like some famous hot dog place there, if I recall. I could be
Lee
wrong.
says
Spaghetti.
Yeah, chili goes on
I was
spaghetti.
wrong.
Yeah,
He's right.
yeah.
Or hot
dogs. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Wow. Well, I got just some off the wall questions I'd like to ask you here, if you don't mind. But what's one thing that no one knows about you or would never believe? I mean, for me, it was the recipes in the magazine, but that
I used to be a volunteer fireman and EMT.
Wow. That was a wild life, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You got any pet peeves?
Oh, my biggest pet peeve is when you're at a light and somebody stopped, but then they creep a little forward before the light turns green. That irritates the hell out of me. I don't like that. Like, what the hell are you doing? Just maybe a foot. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, I understand. What'd you want to be when you was a kid? When you was growing up? Football player. Did you play?
Just high school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did y'all do pretty good?
No, we sucked.
Did you grow up in Lincoln?
No. I'm from I'm 3.5 hours. My hometown is 3.5 hours. I'm in hometown South Central Nebraska, so 3.5 hours away from Lincoln.
Okay. All right. What type of music are you into? You said the 70s, I guess. Is that what you like to listen to now, or no?
That's just like when I'm home, cleaning, cooking, whatever. If I'm in my Jeep, whatever, I'm listening to sports radio, sports talk radio.
Yeah. Well, you prefer baseball or football?
Those are both my sports. I don't like. I'm not a basketball guy.
You're not a preference. I mean, you like both baseball and football.
Yep.
There's not a preference then. Yeah.
Right.
Do you have any hobbies?
Cooking.
Cooking.
I do like to play, and gosh, is Kent still in here?
Probably. I don't know.
Shit. Oh crap. I like to play Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
It's a video game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some of the moms might know it if they're in here. You're kind of like this little animal, or you're a human. And you kind of make it like yourself, and you go around and you talk to these animals. You like build your little island, and yeah. See, yep. Here they go.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep. That's my pastime. I do that I try to hit an hour of that every night.
Yeah.
And when I'm done here, I'm going to go up and play some Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Well, we won't keep you too long. I know you're itching to go play, but
I'm good.
Hey, you ever been to any concerts?
Oh gosh. Yes. Not very many. I think one or two. Gosh, what was his name? Clint Black. That was years ago. And want to say I was at Def Leppard. I'm pretty sure it was Def Leppard once. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite band?
CCR.
Creedence, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What was the last thing you remember listening to on the radio?
The last thing, it was sports talk radio on the way home from work.
On song-wise.
Song. Oh, gosh, I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, you know what, man? I didn't have my hat on tonight.
Because I always, even if I'm cooking outdoors, I'm like in and out of that door the whole time. And then I got to make sure that the music's off so I don't get copyrighted when I'm shooting too.
Yeah. I should have had my Uncle Steve's hat on, man. Got me an Uncle Steve's hat the other day, so. Oh, mercy. Wow.
City Cross with Furby. That's about right.
Yeah. Laura says she got to go put Oscar to bed. Good night, everybody. So, good to see you, Laura. Take care. Hope you have a good week. Sim City Cross with Furby.
That's AC.
Yeah, Rhonda's stuck playing that game. So, Teresa plays some kind of game. I don't know what she plays, but anyway. I'm not into it. I don't play games. Oh, mercy. I'm just kidding. How do you like to spend your day off?
Usually my first day off is shooting a video.
Well, I knew we've been conversing back and forth about the time for today because of your job and everything. We had to push it an hour forward, so
yep.
I knew we were kind of bumping up against that, and I appreciate you still making it and everything.
Yep.
But
no problem.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
I manage meat department.
You're still managing the meat department there in your town?
Yep.
Are you having trouble getting meat?
Nope.
No?
Maybe some lunch meats and stuff, but not fresh meat, no.
Yeah. My wife, Teresa's brother's a meat cutter here in our town, and he's having trouble getting some things from time to time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good right now, so.
Yeah. That's good. Let's see here. I know we're bumping up against it, and I don't want to keep you too much longer, but what was one of the best vacations you've ever taken?
I like going to the Lead Lodge, and I like going there every year in Nebraska City. So it's about 45 minutes away. It's a big old, huge lodge. It's got like big old pine wood in there and stuff like that. That's what we like to do.
Yeah. Well, what do you prefer? Would you prefer to go to the beach, to the ocean, or to the mountains? Beach or ocean? What am I talking about?
Beach.
Would you rather camping, mountains, or the ocean?
Beach.
To the beach. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You ever been to the ocean?
Nope.
Never have.
Nope.
Neither one. None of them. Either side.
Nope.
Wow. You ever been down to the Gulf in the
Nope.
in the southern part? No. Wow.
Nope.
That's cool. All right. Well, what's your favorite holiday?
Oh. Ooh. Easter.
Really?
You get candy. I like candy.
Well, you said not wasn't Oreo cookies. What was it? Gosh, what was your favorite junk food?
Peanut butter cups.
Yeah. Well, I'd think Halloween, man. You get candy at Halloween too, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But my mom always got me this big old Easter basket full of whatever I liked. You know, Halloween, that's a crapshoot.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like Forrest Gump there.
That's right.
That's funny. Well, man, we're going to get ready and wind down. I got a couple, 2 or 3 questions for you. If you was to win the lottery, what would you do with it?
I would give, I obviously take care of my family, and then I would give some to the animal shelters. And then I would retire and do YouTube videos every day.
Yeah. Lee says, what do you prefer?
Catan. And you spelled it wrong. It's with a C.
Yeah. Yeah, Lee. Yeah, Lee.
We do a lot of board games around here, too.
Yeah.
We like to do that, too.
Cool. Well, if you was ever arrested with no explanation, what would your friends or family assume you had done?
Probably drunk in public or something like that.
Drunk and disorderly?
Yeah.
That's funny right there. Well, all right, man. We're going to get ready and call it. How can if before we go, is there anything that you would say to our group here in the chat room or to your subscribers? Anything you'd like to say before we go?
Just keep watching Cooking with Kory.
Yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Steven's all on top of that. So, guys, if you've not yet been over to Kory's channel, be sure and go check him out. Check out some of his videos. You know, give him a thumbs up. And if you've not yet subscribed, be sure and hit that subscribe button and tell him you seen him over here on old Mr. Cast Iron. We certainly appreciate that. How can people follow you?
Oh, I don't know my Instagram. I'm not on my Instagram a lot. Or you can catch me there's a Cooking with Kory on Facebook. You can follow me on that. You'll have to search that, and obviously my YouTube channel.
Yeah, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Cool.
Yep.
Well, good deal. Well, man, you've been a good sport, and we certainly appreciate you. Folks in the chat room, we appreciate all you guys being here with us again for this weekend with Cooking with Kory. And we certainly look forward to seeing you again next Sunday, Lord willing. You guys have a great day and a great week. It's Mike over here at Mr. Cast Iron. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.